Long ago and far away, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. Her mother had fallen ill and died when Cinderella was a child. Now there were just the two of them, Cinderella and her father. Her father was a kind man who bought her whatever she wanted and gave her delicious food to eat. She lacked nothing, but this situation did not last long. Her father took a new wife, and this new wife brought into the family her own daughters. They were both older than Cinderella, and both of them were mean and spiteful. Then tragedy struck again. Cinderella's father fell off his horse while hunting and died from his injuries.
Father, what shall I do?
Standing before her father's grave, Cinderella wept. Cinderella's wicked stepmother bought her own children fancy new clothes, but Cinderella was obliged to wear the shabbiest hand-me-downs.
Cinderella, bring me some bread, soup, fruit, and some warm milk.
Yes, Mother. I'll bring it right away.
Cinderella, I want you to wash these clothes.
Yes, Mother. I'm coming to get them now.
Truly, Cinderella was treated like a maid and forced to work hard all day long.
Don't slack off. You've got cleaning to do. And feed the chickens. Those leaves in the garden. Rake them all up.
The very day after her father died, Cinderella was obliged to move from her bedroom to a storage attic, where all she had was a bed of straw and a hand mirror. Her hands were chapped, and every night she went to bed still covered with dirt from her day's labors.
Cinderella, mend this hem and wash the sheets in my negligees.
These two wicked stepsisters were jealous of Cinderella's beauty, so they burdened her with many arduous tasks.
Oh, God, please help me.
One day, the king of that country held a royal party, an extremely important event, for at this party, his son the prince was to choose a bride. An invitation arrived at Cinderella's mansion as well.
It says all the maidens in the land of 16 years old of age or so should go.
As soon as the stepmother had finished reading the invitation, her daughters rejoiced.
Stunning.
Why, thank you.
Isn't this fun?
Which do you fancy?
That one.
What to wear? What to wear?
I'm so excited.
The two sisters had their pick of a whole wardrobe of fine dresses.
Mother, I want to go to the party too.
Don't be silly. You have to mind the house. There's grass to be mown and no end of chores to be done.
But Mother, I'll do whatever you want.
Cinderella wanted to go more than anything in the world.
How many times do I have to say it? Pushy, aren't you?
Cinderella's stepmother would not let her go to the party. The day of the party arrived.
So then, Cinderella, you'll mind the house now, won't you?
Yes, Mother. Sisters.
The stepmother knew Cinderella was so lovely and charming that the prince would fall in love with her right away. She kept Cinderella at home deliberately. In her stepmother's closet, Cinderella discovered a party dress her mother used to wear.
What a marvelous dress! I'll wear it to the party.
Cinderella hurried to change into it, but it had been enlarged for her stepmother's use.
Oh no! What now?
And to prevent Cinderella from going to the party, her sisters-in-law had locked up their own dresses in a closet.
heaven!
That very moment, a forest fairy appeared.
What's wrong, beautiful girl?
So Cinderella explained the entire situation to the fairy. The fairy felt sorry for her.
Why don't I help you with my magic? Only you must return by midnight. After midnight, the spell will wear off. Abracadabra!
With the wave of a magic wand, the fairy dressed Cinderella in a gorgeous dress decorated with rubies and emeralds.
Oh my! What a magnificent dress!
On her slender feet appeared slippers of shining gold.
Thank you so much.
You'll go in this. Have a wonderful time.
At the castle, the party had just begun. The beautiful Cinderella outshone all the other women at the party. Seeing her, the prince immediately fell in love.
Miss, may I have this dance?
Yes, with pleasure.
The prince and Cinderella got along wonderfully, and it seemed they could dance and dance forever. Indeed, they quite lost track of time. And suddenly,
Prince, I must go.
Oh,
without even telling him her name, Cinderella raced down the palace stairs. She had to hurry before the magic wore off. When the prince followed, he found one of her golden slippers on the stairs.
the woman who wore this golden slipper will be my bride. Find me the woman who wore this golden slipper.
The next day, the prince's servants came.
We've come from the castle on the king's orders. We are looking for the owner of this golden slipper.
Please do come in. Oh, I believe they're mine.
The two stepsisters also tried boldly to fit into the slipper. They wanted to wed the prince.
Move it!
But their feet were so big they simply could not make it fit. Although they tried until their feet bled. Next, it was Cinderella's turn.
I want to try too, because this is my slipper.
She tried it, and it fit perfectly. Cinderella then put on the other golden slipper. Bells pealed throughout the town as Cinderella was welcomed back to the castle. The wedding was held in the great hall of the castle. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were ashamed of their past behavior, and they welcomed her marriage from the heart. Cinderella's beauty and gentleness were spoken of throughout the land, and everyone celebrated, one and all wishing that the royal couple might live happily ever after.